The Milan showcase is a continuation of last year's very successful showcase. For the first time, the Clout program took a number of young emerging South African designers to an international showcase. This year at Milan, we will have the most extraordinary small showcase, and in this small space, we are wanting to make big magic. One of the components to the Milan stand is a representation of all 10 hot young designers' patterns. So the finalists were all incredible when we entered into the last Hot Young Designers competition. In order to bring these amazing patterns to life in a new and profound way, we engaged with the Kakambile beaders. The panels that they've made are circular and they are absolutely exquisite. Beading is very closely associated with culture and heritage in South Africa, and to see the patterns of these young designers come to life in this format is absolutely extraordinary. It's building on the work that Tabisa did last year. She had beaded panels as part of the Milan showcase, and now we have 10 patterns also created an expression of beads in a way that nobody's ever seen it done before. I think there's something really exciting happening right now. Our heritage is being expressed in ways that are not only referencing the past, but looking to the future, looking to ways of communicating identity in a contemporary way. Last year, we had our first Nando's Industry Day at 100% Design. And we asked young designers to submit designs for any aspect of a Nando's restaurant. Could have been a table, a chair, a bench. And one of the 4 winners was Khosi Leteba.
I was inspired by the Basotho culture because I normally visit my family in Lesotho. The concept was based on the culture of the Basotho people and the architecture as well.
It was one of those moments that everybody in the room just kind of, had that response, that goose flesh. That was amazing.
I firstly translated architectural dwellings in form, then I also had the pattern which actually told the story of the Basotho people. The different visual elements in the design was the Basotho hat, which is called the mohoro, which is one of the symbols of the Basotho people, and also the horse, which is a mode of transport for the Basotho people. And I actually was inspired by the landscape as well, because Lesotho is the kingdom in this, is known as the kingdom in the sky. So I had to translate that as well as the crop. I hold this collection dear to my heart because it is who I am and where I come from. So I wanted to come in the industry to represent myself and my people as well.
Looking at these pieces in the visual, they are very beautiful. They are powerful and they are complex. The collaboration process has become extremely relevant and important because the manufacture of the young designers' pieces has to be world class. And with this year's Milan showcase, Khosi Leteba's pieces have been manufactured by Wiid Design studios. Wiid Design studios are incredibly well known for delivering extraordinary design as well as extraordinary use of materials and quality of production.
For this specific project, they approached me to assist with the design and manufacture, to make the design workable in manufacturing, basically.
Laurie was one of my role models back in varsity when I knew about design and the type of material that he used.
With this specific project, where young designers, for instance the Nando's designers, that's why I say apprenticeships are important. They need to learn where materials are coming from, and they need to understand how to design a product around materials. So I think this project with Khosi is very important for him to see what is possible with certain shapes. These shapes are very beautiful, but it's very difficult to make. So the products we're developing here now for Milan is going to be more collectible pieces until we can refine the design that might be more suitable for not mass production, but that will be more accessible to Nando's.
He looked at the renders, he read the story, there was a connection for him, and he felt that he could definitely contribute to bringing the piece to life and also to add his expertise to this piece in order for it to be the world-class representation of Khosi's vision.
I've learned a lot in terms of like the design process as well, and you have to put into consideration the manufacturing, because here in South Africa we have limitations in terms of like the manufacturing process. So it allowed me to come up with different alternatives in terms of making furniture pieces in different materials as well.
We don't want young designers to be intimidated at this stage by the production aspect. That's something that we are going to help you with. That's something that the design community that works with Nando's, the South African design community, is going to get involved with. The immersive process is really around mentorship and sharing of knowledge and making sure that the system is sustainable, that young designers are not just about the beautiful pieces, about the story, about all the magic and positive. They're also about building a business, and in so doing, empowering themselves so they can earn a living and they can contribute to the economy and potentially employ more people.